So we're ready to prep for flight. I've got my rocket motor here, and installing it is pretty easy. Now you can use a retainer. It's designed where you can bond the retainer just onto the back of the motor mount tube here. So I'm just going to slide my motor in. If you're not using a retainer, I like to use masking tape. It does work and it's cheap. There are some clubs that kind of frown upon it. You can also do friction fitting with it at the same time, but I find just masking tape around the perimeter works fine. So when I put the masking tape on, I'll break it up into small pieces so that makes it a little bit more manageable to put it on. So you put it on, and I like to go over just a little bit over the edge so I can smash it down, kind of locking it in place. And I'll do my next piece. Again, just kind of smash it down. One more piece ought to do it. Now that that's in the parachute, that's a nice good seal in there. So we're going to pull everything out, inspect the shock cord, make sure that the zipper shield is, kind of spans half of the body tube so that when it ejects, it will protect that edge. So we're going to take the parachute. I'm going to Z-fold the shock cord. So I'm not going to Z-fold this little short piece. It's just not worth it, but I'll do the longer pieces. So to Z-fold, get some masking tape, just some small pieces of masking tape ready. And then just take the shock cord and just do the Z. You do it like maybe 4 times. And then just wrap the tape around it. And then where you left off, start the next one. You can also do the crocheting method. I like that as well. Most people, can do this, where crocheting takes a little bit more skill. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my shock cord Z-folded. One of them just pulled out, but that's okay. And I'm going to take my parachute, again, double check everything to make sure all your lines are nice and straight. You can grab it by the canopy. You can fold it nicely with these nylon chutes. They're pretty resilient as far as how they're folded. They almost always open. You can do a Z-fold like that, and then take the rest of the lines. And I like to roll up. That keeps the lines from being twisted. If you do it like this, they get twisted, but if you roll up, you can keep them nice and straight. Okay, and then you're gonna take your heat shield, put that inside, fold it over, make a burrito out of it. So that I don't want any of the nylon showing, because the nylon is the part that is heat sensitive. I like to put the shock cord in first. Kind of gives you a little extra protection, against your parachute, and it kind of keeps the parachute in place. Stick all that in, put the nose cone on like that, and that part's ready to go. When you get out to the field, don't put your igniter in until you get out to the field. And if it's a high power motor, typically the safety rules for the club say don't put the igniter in until you're on the pad. My motor right here has already been burnt, so I can't fly it again, but I'll show you how to put the igniter in. You'll just take it like this. You'll pull this off. The Aerotech does that nicely. They kind of pre-strip it. Take the ends of the igniter and kind of pull them apart a little bit. That just makes it a little bit easier when you put the clips on them like that, so that the clips aren't touching. But you'll want to put it in all the way until it stops, then kind of bend it over the edge. Aerotech provides a little bit of a rubber band. You can take the rubber band, kind of do a double fold on it like that to hold it in place, then bend that down like that. And then pretty much you're ready to hook up the clips and ready to go. This has been the assembly of the Mako kit. My name is Tim Van Milligan. Thanks for watching. We do appreciate your patronage here at Apogee. This is a really nice kit. It's designed for E's, F's, G's, and maybe an H motor. It's simple to build, goes together really quick. If you want an everyday rocket, this is probably something that's going to chew up a lot of motors. This is it. In the instruction sheets, you will find a small list of motors, and if you want the full list of motors, go on our website. It's so extensive that we can't put them all in the instruction sheet, or the instruction sheet would be, as big as a dictionary. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you out on the rocket range.